Oh, oh, good idea. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, and it is Friday. Friday. We're ready to go. So today, what we need to do is study a URL. Okay? So today, your one goal is to understand and how to manipulate and how to use a URL. Okay? Are we ready to go? Alex, you ready to go? Why are you staring down at the floor? Come on, man. Look up here. Look on your computer. All right, so let's go to Google. Okay, first of all, what is a URL? So we're just going to go and type in URL, and there it is, Wikipedia. That's cool that we're doing a Wikipedia because we're doing Google and Wiki, and Wiki is going to give us the idea of what a URL is. A URL is a uniform resource locator, colloquially termed as a web address. It starts with HTTP colon
and then two backslashes,
forward slashes, forward slash, forward slash. And then you might have seen, by the way, does anybody know what HTTP stands for? HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. Maybe I ought to write some of this down. Okay. I don't need to do that. So URL. What is URL? It's a uniform resource locator. I'll blow this up. URL is this right here. It's a uniform resource locator. What does a URL look like? It looks like this right here. HTTPS colon forward slash www.google.com. That would take you to the Google home page. Okay, so what does HTTP stand for? Okay. So let's go to, and let's type in HTTP. What does that mean? HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. What is this? An application protocol for distributed, collaborative, and hypermedia information systems. This is how you get to a place on the internet. Okay, does anyone know what HTTPS stands for, and what is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Hello? What's the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? Well, let's Google it. HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol that is secure. So if you ever see HTTPS, that means it's supposedly secure. I'm gonna argue the point right now. Hello? I'm gonna argue the point right now. Nothing is secure on the internet. Your computer's not secure. I could have a hacker come in here and hack onto your computer in 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yes. Okay. All right. Nothing is secure. You think your bank accounts are secure? I don't think so. All right. Go and just do some information on hacking and who just hacked, a bank. Right? People can do it all the time. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I need everybody to do this with me today. Let's go ahead and open up a Google page. Open up a blank Google home page. You're done, man. Yeah, you're done. Okay. All right, I need everybody to go to a blank Google page. All right, Connor, I need you to stand up here because you're going to point some things out for me. All right, bro, up here by the screen. All right, so now I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to type out puppies. All right, what happens to my URL? Yes. Okay, it's super long with puppies hidden in here. Okay, now let's go back here. Watch what's going to happen. I want everybody just to watch. Don't do it. Tell me what's going to happen if I put in dolphins. What changes? Yes. Now wherever it says puppies, it now says dolphins. Okay. What happens if I go and put in here cats? What changes? All it does is change this right here to cats. So do we have a join command? Can we use text in here to just change this? Yes, we can. All right. Okay. Now, there's going to be a problem today. Do you guys remember that Tanya wants us to, you can go, you can have a seat, bro. Do you guys remember where Tanya said she wanted to go ahead and click this bar right here and search by voice? And I'm going to go and say search. Okay. Look up puppies. What happens when I say look up puppies? Do we want to say look up puppies and it have puppies looking up? No. So what should happen to our search here?
Take out look up and just.
Right. We don't want this here. Are you with me? We don't want this here. All we wanted was this. Are you guys with me? Okay. Search web. Search web for kittens. What's it going to do?
Search kittens on the web.
Yep. Okay. And look, it has like kittens on the web. Okay. But we really don't want the word search and web in there. Are you with me? Because now we have kittens that are searching. We really don't want that. Do we want that?
No, probably not.
Nah, probably not. All right, so let's try this again. We're going to go back here to Google. We're going to type in puppies. Okay, and this is our, there you go, puppies. Puppy, by the way, it gives us Wikipedia's. It gives us YouTube. It gives us everything. Are you guys with me on that?
Cherry preferred puppy.
Okay, now let's go into Google. And you're going to come up here, Connor, again, and help me with, you're going to help me with, let's go to Wikipedia. Okay, and let's analyze Wikipedia's search engine. So let's go to Wikipedia. Does everybody know how to go to Wikipedia?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Wikipedia, and I'm going to type in kittens. Okay. Do you guys see this URL? Is it long or short? Much shorter. Okay. Let's go down in here and let's type out puppies. Okay. Long or short?
Longer than the last one.
Okay. So this is going to become our URL, and really the only thing that changes is the word at the end. Did you see that, Connor, here, this word at the end? What happens if I put in Wales? By the way, does it ever come out as Wales, plural? It always comes out singular in Wikipedia. Why?
Because there's nothing about whales.
Right. It'll talk about one whale. Okay. So if I type out dolphins, D-O-L-P-H-I-N-S, dolphins, okay, guess what I'm going to get? I'm going to get dolphin. Okay. So now what I want you to do is take this part right here. Okay, I'll come back to that. Connor, you can have a seat. Thank you very much. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So now in here, what I'm going to do is create a text box. Okay, so I'm going to create a variable. Okay, let's go create another variable. And we're going to call this Google base URL. All right, I'm going to go get a text box, put a text box in there. I'm going to copy and paste that. And now down here, I'm going to say this is my wiki base URL. I have a Google base URL, and now I have a wiki base URL. Where can I get those base URLs from? From the internet, okay? So this guy's going to get really, really, really long. So here's what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to go grab this guy. And by the way, I don't know if this is working right. Let's go to puppies and go to search.
You can just go to, like, if you adjust Google's, like, base 1 isn't actually that long. It's only https://google.www.google.
Yeah. See, I don't know what all this is back here.
That's just the search. One we need the part that's not right.
Yeah. I usually just need this right here. All right, so I'm going to go get everything all the way up to puppies. I don't need the word puppy. Why?
Because it doesn't want to go straight with puppy.
Yeah. Yeah, what happens if they type in kittens? What happens if they type in whales? What happens if they type in Wikipedia? You know what I mean? So I'm going to hit Control-C here. I'm going to go back into MIT. Okay, I'm going to go back into MIT here. I'm going to go into my Google base URL, and I'm going to hit Control-V, and I'm going to paste this in there. Hit Enter, and now you have this big, huge, long block. Who understands that? Get everything except except puppies on the end. I don't want puppies. If you do, guess what? It's going to look up puppies every single time. You don't want that. You need a bunch in here too. You need the search safe and all that stuff. Okay. Now you're going to go into, and Wikipedia is a lot easier. You're going to get everything in front of dolphin, even the /. Are you guys with me on this? Can you guys see this up here? Get everything, https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/. Control-C that. Come back here to MIT. Plug this in. Control-V. Boom. And now, guess what? All I have to do is, if I want the word puppies, okay, now all I have to do is take this and join it right on here. Are you with me? Take this and join it right on here. Well, guess how I'm going to do that? I'm going to get a join. Who said that? Nice job. Very nice. I'm going to join it. How am I going to join it? I'm going to go to text join. Okay, and now we want to join our variable and go get our base, Google base URL, and join it with the web search text. And then I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this. Okay. And down here, I'm going to go get the Wikipedia base URL, and I'm going to go ahead and, all right. And now we're going to run that and see if it works.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, one thing I'm going to do here that I really don't like is, do you guys see how that the Google page runs into the Wikipedia page and your brain can't even like decipher which one's which?
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get a horizontal layout, show you how to use these, and I'm going to put one right in between.
Where did you get that at? The layout. It's a horizontal layout.
Horizontal layout? You don't know where a horizontal layout is?
It's because you said layout and operate. Okay, kind of.
A horizontal layout arrange, yeah, horizontal arrangement, yes. I'm going to go to with fill parent. And here's what I'm going to do. Watch this. Do you guys see how it's really thick? I don't want it to be that thick and take up that much room. So what I'm going to do is go get a label. And I'm going to make that labels text blue. And what happens if I have blue text on a blue background? Can you see it? No. And now what I can do, that'll shrink it down. Now I can say, okay, I want this to be like 6 font. And do I get a really small blue line in between there now? Yeah. If you want to make it smaller, make it 4 font. Okay. And now I have a little separating line in here. Do you think that's a good idea for your users? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. So we just improved that. All right, so now let's go work on our button. Okay, when we click this Google button, I want to go from Google to Wiki to both. Google, Wiki, both. Google, Wiki, both. Google, Wiki, both. Are you with me on that? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to this button right here, and I'm going to go to image, and I'm going to go and look up Google icon. I want to start with Google. Why? I already have double pane, right? So do I need to start with double pane? No. So I'm starting with double pane, and now I'm going to go, my next step is going to be only show Google. Are you with me? And then my third step would be to only show Wiki. And then my third one would be show back to double. Are you guys with me on that? So here we go. We're going to go into code and govern this. All right, so when they click on, here we go, we have BTN Go Search View. So now we're going to control the view. Okay, and to control the view, we need a counter. Okay, so this is going to be view, toggle, view, counter, toggle, view, counter, and this counter is going to start at 0. Okay, and now we're going to go into, when they click Go Search, okay, we're going to go ahead and change the views. All right, so let's go in here, and now we're going to go ahead and set our variable. Set the toggle view counter and do some math on it. Toggle view counter +1. Go and get the variable again. Toggle view counter +1. And now you're going to do an if statement. Okay. I'm going to take all this and put it up here. I want this to be down here at the bottom. And now I'm going to do a control if on it. Okay. So if the counter is equal to 1, so I can just grab all this stuff up here. Okay. And then I'll do an else if. And then I'll do another else if. I'm going to do 3 of these. Oops. Okay. So if it's equal to 1, 2, and 3. 3 different views. What are my 3 different views?
Wikipedia, Google.
Google by itself, Wikipedia by itself, double pane. Okay? So now we got to go and see if we can set these. I got to see if they have a visibility in here. Oh, yeah, they do. All right. So we're going to say, okay, if we go to 1, I want Google to be visible as true. By the way, remember, you guys can just type the word true. It pops out. I'm going to duplicate this because when I go to 1, I want my Wikipedia to be false. Are you with me on that? Copy and paste these. Copy and paste these. When I go to 2, I want Google, these guys can switch places. And when I go to 3, what should happen? They should both be visible. Okay, so here you're going to go both true. Do you think we ought to handle that layout in between 2? Do we need that line popping around?
No.
So if you're in a single view, do we need that layout? So let's go back and call this layout something better. So I'm going to call this guy HA line separator. Is separator ER or OR? Okay. It's ER? Okay, thank you. So now I'm just going to go to horizontal arrangement. I want this LA line separator. I'm going to put it in between here. So when I'm only looking at Google, do I need a line separator in between them? No, I don't. So this guy's going to be false. When I'm looking at Wikipedia by itself, do I need a line separator in there? No, I don't. When I'm looking at double pane, do I need a line separator in there? Yeah, I do. So now I'm saying, okay, they're all true. All right. What should happen? Yeah, there you go. I was going to say, then we don't ever have to set it back to 0. Are you with me? Why don't we just do divide by 3? I like that a lot better. So why don't we do a mod operator in here, and then we never have to multiply by 3. So let's do a mod. Thank you, Kylie. That's a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant idea. So let's go in here and let's do a mod, right? So I'm going to say if the mod of the toggle view, and by the way, how many situations do we now have in the toggle view? How many, Ethan? 3. So now you're going to divide by 3. So we'll just divide by 3 here, because I have 3 scenarios. I have Google by itself, Wiki by itself, and then a double pane. So I'm going to put 3 here. So now, yeah, this could be 1. And now I can duplicate this. And this guy can be 2. Yeah, let's talk about this guy here. Am I ever going to have 1, 2, and am I ever going to have 3? If you divide by, what's 3 divided by 3?
1.
Remainder? 0. So this guy here is when the remainder goes back to 0, guess what? You're at a double pane. And guess what? If I started my counter at 0, where's it going to start at? Double pane, right? I started it out at 0 at double pane. Are you guys with me? And then it goes to 1, then it goes to 2, and then it goes to 3, which now is the remainder of 0. Okay, now let's connect this and see if it works. The heights?
Yeah.
The height of what? The web viewers will automatically, they have like built-in fill parent. Okay? Did you guys notice that we never did fill parent on the web viewers? They have like built-in fill parent. So you really shouldn't have to worry about it. All you have to do is really just turn it on and off. That should work fine. Okay, so if I type in the word, by the way, did our hint work? Your hint didn't show up in the box? Mine showed up perfectly. Okay, so there we go. What do I have on my screen right now? I have Google. And then I go to Wikipedia. And then I go to both. Okay. So I got, there's Google. There's Wikipedia. There's both. Okay. And now what we need to do is we need to change the button. Did we ever change the button? Okay, so now we need to change the button in here. We never changed the button. So now we got to go to BTN Go Search and change its picture. I think it's picture or image. There it is, image. So BTN Go Search, when it's at 1, I'm going to set its image to be a text box. Okay. And now I'm going to go into my designer and see what that text box is. What is this text box right here? Google icon.png. That was pretty simple. That's why I did a simple word. Google icon.png. Done. Okay, let's go ahead and copy and paste this guy. When I want the Wikipedia view to show up, then what should it be? The next one is wiki. So wikiicon.png. There you go. So now this is going to say wikiicon.png. By the way, you have to get the spelling exactly right. What happens if you're off one letter? Does not work. Why? Because remember, everything comes down to zeros and ones. Can we get exact with zeros and ones? Can I get an exact replication of every single 0 and 1? Hello? Can I? Can you get exactly with zeros and ones? Yes. By the way, the zeros and ones is what allows you to download an image, stream a video, send a text. Are you with me? Everything is zeros and ones. Without the zeros and ones that you learned on, was that Monday or Tuesday? Monday? Without the zeros and ones, this doesn't happen. Are you with me? Okay, what's the double pane icon? I called it Google Wiki Combo.png. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to my blocks, and this is going to be called Google Wiki Combo.png. Okay, let's go ahead and run it. I think these are off. I think these are off. Okay, so let's get out of here. All right, let's go to MIT. Let's scan it in.
Doesn't start at just Google for me. It starts at book.
Does it?
But I do keep Google on. I think we should do. Oh, when I press the button once, it's protected Google only. When I press just Wiki, then I can.
Provided by Google.
But it works because of the button.
Biggest tax cuts in American history.
Okay, so is my program right? Okay, so now we got to just, mine's off. I'm going to tell you right now, mine's off because when I'm on Google, it's showing the Google button. Well, guess what? I don't want it to show the Google button when I'm on Google. What should it show you when I'm on Google? The wiki icon. And then when I'm on wiki, what should it show you? The double pane icon. Are you with me? So I'm off a little bit. You guys with me? Now I got to tweak it. This is called testing and debugging. Are you guys with me here? Who understands testing and debugging? We got a good program, not a great program. Now we got to make it and get those bugs out. So I'll be honest with you. I think Tanya, let's go back to Tanya. I think Tanya wanted the double pane first. Are you with me? So I think Tanya wants the double pane first. So when you click 1, I am going to show the icon, but I'm going to say, I want this guy to be true, and I want this guy to be true. And once I'm on Google, you're going to click again, and then I'm going to go to Google, right? So that means I want Google visible, I want this guy false, and I want Wikipedia off. And then I'm going to show Wiki, and you're going to click on Wiki, and then what should we go to? No, I want Wiki to come on the 3rd time. So now Google's going to be off, the line separator is going to be off, and Wiki's going to be on. So now when you click go, I'm going to start out at double pane like Tanya wanted, because that's what she wanted, right? Yeah. And then the single panes are good ideas, which I think really are good ideas. So now we gave her what she wanted, a double pane. And now if I tweak this, this should work right. All right, so let's go ahead and go one more time. Get rid of my app, start it over, connect. Reset, connect, AI companion, scan it in. Here we go. 2 minutes left. See if we can get this done.
There we go.
Now it's showing Wiki, which I don't think's right. Now it goes to double, which I don't think's right. Okay, yeah, I'm not right. These guys are off. Okay, so what should have? Okay, so this guy right here. The problem is the way I'm starting it. All right, so let me go ahead and start this in. So here's what I'm going to do. When you go to your, I'm going to do this in my app. So when screen 1 initializes, right? When we start screen 1. What do we want to happen? Okay, I want this BTN, and I already have this code. That's why I'm going to write it here. Okay, so when screen 1 happens, I want the Google icon to go in. Are you with me? And I want to start out double pane. So reset, AI companion. We got 1 minute left. There you go. I got Google and icon. So let's type out Wikipedia. No, let's type out puppies. There you go, double pane puppies. I have both of them double pane, and I see my blue line. Now I go to Google. Now I go to Wiki. Now I go back to double. This is working perfectly.
Does that mean the gap is done?
No. Monday we come back in. We got to do a couple tweaks. We got to do the home page. We got to do the back button. We got to do the forward button. Incredibly simple to do. They're like one line of code. So how many blocks do I have right now? I have 76. You should have 76 blocks of code. Okay. If you have 78, that's great. We'll see you on Monday. Keep calm and code on.